Congratulations to Iran for defeating the United States at all fronts. Congratulations to Iran for defeating the United States in Operation Epic Failure and Project Freedom. Now, if you ever ask Donald Trump and his administration to attack Iran in their next life again, they will tell you that something is wrong with you. Congratulations to Iran for exposing the United States, for defeating the United States, for humiliating them at all fronts. So Operation Epic Failure failed. Project Freedom has also failed. And now the United States is crying and begging for the UN to help them. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this, that your so-called superpower, the almighty United States, has now fallen and is begging for the UN to help them? Most of you are just full of shame. Una no get shame at all. Una no get shame. You continue to support the United States, claiming they are a superpower, despite the fact that they have been defeated and exposed. Anyways, the Secretary of State in the United States, Marco Rubio, who is also like the foreign minister, came out and was crying, begging for the UN to help and open the Strait of Hormuz. Can you imagine? He's not ashamed of himself. He is crying publicly, begging for the UN to help open the Strait of Hormuz. Watch the video.
I think it's a real test for the UN, right? As a function, as something that functions that can solve global problems. What is the purpose of the UN? The UN was supposed to be a place where you could peacefully resolve global conflict. Right now you have a country who is unlawfully, criminally, and illegally taking possession of an international waterway and blowing up commercial vessels. And so we're going to take it to the UN. And if you're telling me that the international community and hundreds of countries cannot rally behind that, then I don't know what the utility of the UN system is if it can't even solve something as straightforward as...
Now, this is not AI. This is not AI, because I know the Mumu Trump supporters will come and tell me that this is AI. This is not AI. Marco Rubio came out crying and begging for the UN. You heard from him, asking us the purpose of the UN. Now, before you started this war, did you consult the UN? Now, before this war, the Strait of Hormuz was open. What happened? Why don't you open the Strait of Hormuz? Why? You are crying, begging for the UN, the United States, begging for the UN to open the Strait of Hormuz. Can you imagine? So this is your so-called superpower. This is your so-called superpower. Where are the Trump supporters again? Where are the Trump supporters? Shame. Shame to all of you. I want to see all of you in the comment section. Because each time I talk, they will come and tell me how you don't know what you are talking about. This is fake news. Iran cannot defeat the United States. So what happened? Why is the United States unable to open the Strait of Hormuz? Why? Why? The biggest regret that Donald Trump has right now is ever going to war with Iran. This is his biggest regret in life, forever going to war with Iran. Imagine. So they are crying, begging for the UN to help them open the Strait of Hormuz. All the nations of the world have turned their back on the United States. We don't want problem with Iran. We are not going to involve ourselves in this war. South Korea refused yesterday that they are not going to join the United States in the Strait of Hormuz. So the fear of Iran is the beginning of wisdom. Which country will not be scared of Iran? Which country? After seeing what they have done to the United States and Israel, if you are South Korea, if you are NATO, what are you going to do? So no country wants to go to war with Iran after seeing what Iran has done to the United States and Israel. So Iran decides what is going to happen. They make the rules in the Strait of Hormuz. I thought they said their blockade is working. I thought the United States said their blockade is working. So what happened to their failed blockade? So their blockade failed. Project Freedom failed. They have become a laughing stock at the global stage. The United States have become a laughing stock at the global stage. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? What do you think about the United States? What's your own opinion? What do you know? Let me hear from you in the comment section. And remember to like, comment, and share this video. And look forward for my next update. God bless you.